During the monsoon, heavy rain poured down. Water began to seep into the ants' burrow on a sand dune by the edge of the forest. The poor ants, desperate to save themselves from the disaster, scrambled around helplessly high above on a tree. A honeybee witnessed the scene and became worried. She quickly flew to inform the ants on the higher ground about the situation. Hearing the news, their queen gave an order to her colony, saying, "Go immediately to check on our distressed sisters, but no one should go empty-handed. Take something along." The ants began emerging from their burrow one by one. Some carried a grain of rice, others had a crumb of bread, and some even held a piece of an insect's body in their jaws. The ants arrived at the flood-stricken colony with the aid they brought. They gathered the distressed ants, offered them food, and assured them, saying, "You are welcome to stay in our homes until the water recedes." All day long, the ants worked alongside their affected friends, helping them escape the water, and in the evening they returned with them to their own colony. The rain continued for 2 days, and a lot of water accumulated. But, by Allah's mercy, on the 3rd day, the sun shone brightly, and within the next 3 or 4 days, the water had dried up. Then, the affected ants requested permission to return home. The queen ant personally checked that their flood-hit colony was now dry, and she bid them farewell, ensuring that each ant carried enough food for the next few days. But as the queen turned back, she noticed something unusual, a tiny seedling sprouting on the very spot where the ants had built their temporary shelter. Over the following weeks, the seedling grew into a small plant, and the ants soon discovered that it bore delicious fruit they had never seen before. The wise queen announced, "This plant is a gift from nature, a reward for the kindness and unity we showed in times of need." From that day on, the ants visited the plant often, sharing its fruit with any creatures in need, spreading kindness just as they had once been helped in their time of crisis. And so, a single act of kindness blossomed into an ever-giving tree, bringing life and unity to the entire forest.